to the Nerd and Weed podcast, episode 9.
That song's banger.
Gaming Showcase 2023, part 2, and covering the Xbox Showcase, PlayStation Showcase, and then we're also going to do Nintendo. We didn't do Nintendo.
Right. And we're going to start off this podcast episode by talking about Cyberpunk 2070. I'm just joking. No. I did see that. I thought that would kind of be interesting to talk about, ironically. So, I mean, not too far off of what we are going to start off with. I didn't really nab too much information on the DLC, so if you know more about it, take it away, BaZz.
Take it away. Okay. I also just realized that my microphone was muted because I was doing some no commentary walkthroughs. So yeah, welcome to the Nerd and Weeb podcast at part 2 of the Gaming Showcase 2023.
That is a bonk. You get a bonk.
Oh, that was rude. Thank you very much. And but yes, as I'll reiterate what I was saying before because clearly my audio wasn't kicking through. But we are covering the Xbox Showcase, the PlayStation Showcase, the Capcom Showcase, and the Nintendo Showcase because we did not cover that last week. And
we're gonna do a little bit faster than we did last week because another 2-hour episodes. I mean, but I'm quite honestly, I'm okay with the Gaming Showcase being the 2-hour episode specials. Why the fuck not? I don't care.
It all depends. We'll see how it goes.
We're coming up on the second month of the podcast. We need to not forget that for next week.
I know. This dude forgot about our month anniversary.
Motherfucker.
You didn't get me a gift. Nothing. No ring. There's no ring on this finger.
Brother, I dated a girl for 2 years and I got that United getting a ring after a month.
She was actually like that. She's like, you're not getting me ring in 2 years? What the hell? I'm out. I don't know why I went like that accent, but just gotta go with it.
I'm glad my phone trolled me because I gotta get that. Let's change the subjects because I'll start talking about that.
All right, so first off, we're going to talk about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. We finally got another Super Mario Bros. It's not a remake of the Wii U Super Mario Bros. We have a brand new one coming out. The mechanics of it look actually pretty cool. I'm excited for it because I have a Switch and I only have Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I had to think about that for a second. I was about to say Breath of the Wild. But,
saying you wanted the smoke in Mario Kart, I heard though.
Oh, I'll mess you up in Mario Kart.
I bet. I guess we'll have to do a co-stream when I come back.
Yeah, I'll have to borrow that from my girlfriend from that because I don't have that game. Like I said, the only Nintendo game I have is Zelda, and I'm excited for Super Mario Bros. I'm also excited for the next game that we'll probably show later on. May not be after this one, but it'll be sometime in this video. But Super Mario Bros. RPG.
Do you think that we will see another Smash?
Oh, 100%.
We'll see.
Okay. I don't think they're going to be done with Smash Bros. They know how popular Super Smash Bros. Is, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, and when this, correct me if I'm wrong, but within the first year that the Nintendo Switch was unveiled or released, they released Super Smash Bros. And they hadn't really done anything since. Which is, I mean, that's a fair amount of time. It's only been, like 4 or 5 years, not even.
Right.
Maybe a little bit more than that. And people are still fucking, kicking it on Super Smash Bros. So, all right, I got your stream pulled up. Let's watch this.
So this is Nintendo Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Hopefully, with my thing being full screen, it actually plays because, technical difficulties.
Love it here.
Onward and upward.
Okay, so it's still a side scroller though.
Yep.
Wow, that's super sick.
You got all the word prompts as well.
Yeah, Goombas, fucking plants. What the fuck? Some HD Super Mario, bro. This is so weird.
The animations are really nice.
Dude, the animation. The tube turned into a worm. I'm gonna. Wow. Are you running on a herd of sheep? Wonder seed. Okay.
Luigi. Perfect.
They can play as Peach too.
Yep.
And Toad? Is that Toad? That is Toad.
And first time you can play as Daisy. Yeah, I love the animation with
We're
Mario's
playing
hat
co-op
too.
too, right? Oh my gosh, that's sick. Guys, if you have not watched this video yet, I highly suggest it. This is amazing.
I'm definitely getting this.
Yeah, this looks sick. Oh, you can already bet on me being competitive as fuck with this shit, bro. You're essentially racing. You're racing for every level, bro. Okay. 10, 20, 23, bro?
So,
That's
no.
so cool soon.
No, not okay with that. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to play this because Spider-Man comes out on that day.
That Goomba looks so
Well, that's your problem, bro. That's your problem for not having time management skills. Man, that was cool. Okay, first impressions from that.
I think that is what they needed from Mario. And I was already talking, I don't think I was talking about it on podcast, but I remember saying to somebody, there hasn't been a Mario game in a while. Like,
I was really
like
hoping that Super Mario Galaxy would
game.
be like this, you know what I mean? But it was more open world, which was kind of cool. I like that aspect. I still never played the game myself, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I still really need to do that.
Because they
but
did
it was a cool concept.
Super Mario, or they did Superstars, and then they brought, like, they kind of HD'd the older Super Mario World, I believe. I don't think, did they do Galaxy for an HD?
Did.
Because it was like a 3-pack.
That's the one where you
that
could throw your hat. I'm pretty sure, bro. That was like one of the
that's
first
Odyssey.
ones thinking. Oh,
So they did Mario
isn't it?
Odyssey, and then they did.
Okay.
It was like a Mario Superstar or something that
So
had
I think they
like
did
a bunch
do
of
Galaxy.
Okay. So like we haven't had, other than Odyssey, we haven't really had a side-scrolling Mario game like the classics in a while, since the Wii actually, because the Wii U one was just a Wii version of it.
Bro, the first thing that I saw that I thought of when I saw the video was acid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be
Never
like,
took it, but you know, I'm sure whoever made that, they were like, yeah,
acid, bro. I quite honestly, I mean, we all know like how I am, bro. I'm 420 as fuck. So, just thinking about like on one of my days off, you know what I mean, chilling out, or even just making like just random YouTube videos, you know what I mean, like at some point, that game seems fun, and it seemed like I'm not too much of a speedrunner, but I am very interested in like those kinds of games, and of course Super Mario is where it kind of started, that speedrun shit, you know. Speedrun attempts, man. I think I see a lot of days off. Oh yeah, that's what I'm excited too, bro. I'm gonna get my family together, race a couple of my friends, and see if we could do the level faster or better, get who like the better score faster, you know.
Yep.
That's that looks really cool though. I liked how the tube turned into a fucking worm. That was interesting.
Right? Wait, one sec. What the heck is going on here?
See, you guys didn't even notice that. I'm stoned as hell if I noticed that. I just got the attention to squirmy wormy details, you know.
That was really strange. All right, well,
You're looking
we're
confused,
live,
buddy.
we're
What's
live
going
now on YouTube. Because I put it as a scheduled thing, and so
the schedule was off.
Yeah, the schedule was off, but I was recording this entire time. So anyone that wasn't seeing it through the point that I was originally doing, they're gonna see it when they see the pod. But that was weird. I'm like looking
Holy
at it, and I'm
shit.
like, why isn't it showing my screen?
I woke up with my fucking alarm. I joined the podcast VC like 30 minutes early. I started pulling up my video tabs. I started recording when I started
There's a lot of
streaming.
attitude coming from this, and I feel like it's being
I'm
directed
just
towards
kind
me.
of impressed by myself, and I'm like disappointed in you, bro. Usually,
Listen. Okay, we didn't have to reschedule because of me. Okay, so calm your ass down.
We did once. We did once. I like to remind you about that because you slept in the week after I did when we first started.
Did you not recall these events?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
All right.
It's there, buddy.
So, is there a
It's in
video
history.
is there a video you want to show up first?
Yeah, let's get into Mortal Kombat, brother. I mean, so like, we
You ready
can't
to
just
get your ass kicked when that game comes out?
bro. I am not gonna lie. I'm not the best at Mortal Kombat. I kind of suck ass at it. I'm not a button masher. I'll do my damnedest to learn my combos, but then to try to pull off the combos without the other person kicking my ass and making me float, you know what I mean, for the eternity.
Well, and like in this one, it looks like you can actually do aerial combats.
Yeah, bro. It's like they're bringing back the old school style classic combat rather than Injustice being imported into fucking Mortal Kombat, which was cool for a little bit, but then it got annoying because you couldn't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
Let's get into it though.
I like that they're rebooting everything too, and they did it like nicely. With if you've played Mortal Kombat 11, then you know that Liu Kang is basically now the fire god and has reset the timeline. So everyone is now alive in this.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
My boy Sub-Zero.
Yeah, so this is actual gameplay from the game.
Yeah. So there's a
Sub-Zero's
stress
that
test
shit,
and beta going on right now, where people are actually playing Mortal Kombat 1 right now.
Come.
That's
There
pretty
are
sick.
other champions, I must gather. What do you want?
Oh, Kenshi.
My family blade. Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
And she's one of my favorite characters.
I used him for a little bit, but then his combos were weird for me, so...
Oh, they're broken. If he plays how he did in Mortal Kombat 9, it's gonna be bad.
He wasn't in Mortal Kombat 9, he was in Mortal Kombat 11.
I'm pretty sure he was in 9 as well. He wasn't in 11, he was in 10 for sure.
Yeah, no, 9 was where Noob Saibot was. And then he came back in 11.
Oh yeah, Noob is another character that is pretty broken.
Well, yeah, he's called Noob for anybody who's new to the game to play him.
Honestly, I wouldn't even say that. He's definitely
his combos
not a
are
noob
easy
comer.
as fuck, bro. I would say that.
Not his other combos. His other combos are pretty complex.
His teleport combos are like pretty complex, but other than that, bro, you can pretty much whoop anybody's ass with like the basic combos. That's what I mean by like it's a pretty like easy character to play with your new player.
I would say Scorpion would be. Scorpion and Sub-Zero are the easier characters to use. I like that Raiden is just some generic dude now.
Oh, he's not even he's not even a Thunder God?
Nope, he's not the Thunder God anymore.
I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Oh, Katana! My baby!
I kind of miss that Scarlet isn't in this.
Man, fuck Scarlet.
Dude,
She was so
Scarlet
OP.
was brutal.
That Kung Lao, bro.
Striker.
Who the fuck? Okay.
So they've got Jax before he got his arms ripped off.
I was gonna say, was that No, it wasn't Jax, bro.
Yep. Go back. That was Jax that popped in there.
No.
That's Goro.
Well, yeah. No, bro, that guy's white.
No,
that
that's
guy's white.
right here. No, right here.
Oh, okay.
That's Jax right there
that
without his
fucking,
arms.
okay, yeah, you barely see him, bro. He comes in for a fucking punch.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Is that Johnny Cage?
Yep. We got classic Kano.
That was fucking, I was about to say that was Kano. Damn, Johnny Cage looks sleek in this one, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't look like
No,
like
he's
how he
because
did
he's
before.
young as fuck. He's not 50 years old with the daughter. Wow. Did he just... Is that Liu Kang?
No, that was Raiden, I think, that he pulled the spine off of. Yeah. Because he doesn't have long hair. Liu Kang has long hair right now.
September 19th, bro. Bro, that's so perfect. If anybody is looking for like the perfect birthday present to get me,
Just casually throw that in there.
just saying, my birthday is like 5 days after that, so
So,
like, you
first impressions of that one.
I'm fucking excited. I love the Mortal Kombat series. I never really played the earlier ones. I got more into Mortal Kombat when Mortal Kombat 9 came out for the PS3. I
Right.
actually got the Walmart edition, so I think Kratos is what he came with. In Mortal Kombat 9.
for
It
Mortal
was some
Kombat 9, yeah.
PS3. It was some weird PS3
Yes,
character. Yeah.
it was PlayStation got Kratos. I believe Xbox, they didn't really get anybody. I don't.
Oh.
No, they didn't get
That's
anybody.
interesting. Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
But,
I might be wrong.
Mortal Kombat 10 was really fucking cool. I loved the marketing behind that. You didn't hear anything from that for NetherRealm, you know what I mean, for fucking ever. They made Injustice, and then nothing.
Speaking of Injustice,
Gods Among Us came out in PS3, and then the new Mortal Kombat 10 came out on PS4, along with Injustice 2.
So, like,
or Injustice 1 and 2, sorry.
with Injustice, I'm kind of upset. Like, I'm happy that we got Mortal Kombat 1. It looks fantastic. But I want an Injustice 3. We got Mortal Kombat 11 a couple years ago, and I was kind of hoping...
Like, kind of end the timeline, though, with Injustice 2?
They
like,
can still continue
really
it,
honest.
honestly.
Yeah, just like anything, you revive a couple bad guys or fucking get a new big bad guy.
Well,
Or
no,
turn one of the good
there's
guys
still
bad.
so many DC heroes that are still alive, but they haven't really shown in the Injustice verse.
True.
And they could totally bring in like a newer bad guy after Brainiac.
Well, they have the multiverse too. They opened up the multiverse.
Like,
through
easily, what they
Injustice.
could do with Injustice is bring in the negative multiverse and bring in the Batman Who Laughs. And those could be characters that they can introduce. Have like Red Death, the Green Lantern version of him, the Aquaman version of him, or I guess Aquawoman version of him.
So
Like-
they do technically in Injustice 2. They're more skins though.
Yeah, no,
If
I
you
wouldn't
go
even-
through
I
Green
wouldn't
Lantern
incorporate skins.
They're like,
Like-
if they're gonna be the same move style, you know what I mean? Or
Oh
the
no,
same
but they would
moveset.
be brutal. They'd be more brutal. Believe me, like the negative multiverse is way more deadlier than any of the characters that you've seen in DC currently. Because literally, think of Bruce Wayne if he had Aquaman's powers, or if he had Cyborg's powers. Like,
You
for
can't say that about Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. Okay, before we continue on the other one, this is kind of getting off of the gaming showcase, but Bruce Wayne, there's one version of him where he loses Alfred. Basically, the the Masters of Evil, whatever they're called. That's right, that was He-Man. But the Legion of Doom, I guess it would be called. They killed Alfred, and Bruce lost his shit, and basically created something to make him be like Cyborg. And it kind of corrupted his mind a bit, and he became Cyborg. Like, it wasn't like he had created something else. Like, he became this being and just had no sympathy and just butchered everybody. Killed the entire Legion of Doom, I believe, and then like he has basically access to Brother I think it was. And that itself was already like an intense AI surveillance system. And that's only one of the versions of Batman. Like, if he's able to take out the entire Legion of Doom as a cyborg, that one alone is fucked up. And then the other one is the Doomsday virus he kills Superman with. Like, he is the Doomsday. He becomes Doomsday Batman. Fully in control. Like, he doesn't kind of lose like, he doesn't go monster. So it's like that would be cool if they incorporated that into Injustice. Yeah, because you can have these kind of similar characters but different at the same time, and they'd have a lot more brutal combos.
I suppose.
But back onto the showcase. This next game I'm very excited for. I never beat the first one, but I love Viking mythology. And this one is called Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
I'm glad you brought this up. I was considering on bringing this video up honestly, as well.
The first game, when you have if you have a good pair of headphones, even just in general, if you have headphones, play this game. Don't ever play it with speakers, because the audio cues in this game, the first one, were so good. Like, you hear the little voices, you really feel how that character feels, because it's all
People
like
play with
psychological.
speakers?
Huh?
People play with speakers?
Some people play on their TV. I play on my TV. Don't hate.
I mean, no, I can understand that. Ever since I got my first Turtle Beach, I was able to my big ass 36-inch tube TV through like the through VA cords. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I have not been able to game properly through like TV audio or anything like that. They've just all been headsets for me, man.
Fair enough. Well,
interesting little.
To be fair, these headphones I can plug into my PlayStation, but I also have a dog, because these ones are USB, so I need to plug it directly into the PlayStation. But like, if I were to do that, then she's totally gonna walk right through it. Speaking of dogs, she's actually like just chilling somewhere here, right there.
That's funny.
There's the Raven right here.
Raven. I'm gonna get a soda real quick before we start this video.
Yeah.
I'll be like 5 seconds.
So better run, my friend. I'm gonna drink my coffee from McDonald's. Sponsor. Hope everyone is enjoying the stream.
Okay, I heard that. I just want to say, we are not sponsored by McDonald's. We are in no way, shape, or form affiliated with the Golden Arches. That would be sick as fuck. So McDonald's, hit us up if you have any inquiries about that. I love your McDonald's bundles. They're sick as fuck. But
iced coffee's the best, though. Love how you had to come in and clarify that.
You gotta clear, bro. All right, Senua's Saga. Senwa Zai was reading it wrong. Ninja Theory. This looks like a really cool company, honestly. It looked like a really nice studio.
Ninja Theory did Ninja Gaiden. Pretty
She
sure.
can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a
She's crawling
promise,
through a little space right now.
a question.
A little cave, cavern kind of place.
When it's never so simple,
Yeah,
is
I
it?
need to pick up the first one again. think I'll get it for my
Has a
PC.
price.
Is this like an RPG game or?
It's a hack and slash.
There's always
Almost like a Souls-like game. Like the first one, the more you die, the more you start to kind of gain like this dark shadow on your arm. And if it fully consumes you, then you die and you have to restart from the very beginning.
Fuck that. That's an interesting concept, though. I like that.
Yeah, like, so you can die, but you have only a certain amount of deaths.
Limitations. Okay, so weird shit's forming from the walls. That's what looks like we're on some DMT.
What is going to happen?
Weird fractal shit's going on.
How can we make it happen?
It's time to find out. Why are they watching?
It's time to find out.
What are they waiting for?
Senwa, what are you waiting for? I'm
This
here.
trailer's gonna give me nightmares.
Watching.
Ah,
Eerie's.
whoa.
Are they? Where are
That
you?
gives
What
me
do they
chills,
want?
bro.
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
This is too
Ho, 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 ho.
Their eyes.
everywhere. I can feel them
So everything's
pouring
turning
into
into
her.
glass.
What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them. What do you want me to do?
The graphics of her face, though.
Yeah, the graphics are fucking high quality. This is definitely recorded in 4K.
Hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
I love when they use real people's faces.
Are you ready for
In
what
games.
you will find?
Dude, mocap these days is getting fucking gnarly.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There.
It's them.
It's you.
What will they do to her?
What will we
fuck
do
is this,
to
bro?
us?
So she's seeing herself in a reflection of this like kind
Touch it.
of substance that dropped. I don't know if it's water.
Feel
You're mine.
your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole. All the grief,
All the rage.
all the fear. Everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Not far enough. Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them. I am here. Now. What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you? I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved.
I'm excited for
Or
this
So-
game.
you left.
So they say Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. Does that mean that there's going to be a third one?
Oh,
Is there going to be
100%.
a Hellblade 3? Okay, that's what I was kind of figuring, you know what I mean? I didn't really... It's kind of a stupid question, I guess. If those of you who are, you know, watching live streams, voice cut out, that's wonderful.
Your voice
For
cut
any
out?
of... I think it did. I don't know, it looked like it did. Fucking... What I'm trying to say, though, is I'm sorry if the voiceovers for the videos get annoying. I do want to clarify what's happening for the Spotify listeners, just in case they don't have the videos pulled up themselves or if they haven't watched them yet. That's what I was trying to do there.
How dare you be
Just
so
trying to clarify that.
considerate? Oh, there he goes again. Just
It was pretty
wandering
cool,
away.
though.
Look at
I
this
like to wander
guy.
away. I like to wander away a lot.
That's okay.
So that game looks pretty cool, though. I haven't really played the first one. I didn't even hear about that game.
I'm
So...
quite curious. I'm going to look right now and see what it's going for on Spotify. So on Spotify
On
right now, it is
Spotify?
going for $32.99 Canadian. So I'm guessing
I
that
didn't
would be
know
about
Spotify
20.
sold games, Baz.
Oh, not Spotify, Steam. Shut up.
My golly wigglikers, bro.
Yeah, looks like I might have to get it on PC.
But you said it's a hack and slash game, so
It's yes and
that
no.
interests me.
It's like
So, but
it's very much a Souls-like game. It's not like it's like on the verge of a hack and slash. Like you can't just go and start whacking away and being like, yeah, bah. But at the same time, like you can. You just have to be smart about it. It's very much couple hits, dodge, and so on. But it's more like a psychological game. It even actually tags the game as a psychological atmospheric game. Looking at it on Steam right now, not Spotify. Ooh, and they updated it, so now it has ray tracing. I know what I'm doing next week.
Would you say it's like not necessarily in the same category as Far Cry, but like similar to that kind of style where you just have a certain story to get through and enemies to plow through?
It's very linear.
Got you.
Yeah, it's a very linear game. It's not like you can just free roam and go about wherever you want. Gee, I wonder what you just did. Coughing your lungs out. Do it.
I just prayed to the Almighty Savior.
420.
Sure. It's actually Obi-Wan Kenobi. Get your facts straight.
I mean, to be fair, it could also be Harambe. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
May that wonderful gorilla rest in peace.
Yes. Let's not forget.
All right, what is this? What are you showing us?
Woo. Well, once I get my thoughts collected. This game is called Jusant. Now, it kind of caught my interest. It is going to be available, I believe, for Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. I don't believe it is a PlayStation game, unfortunately.
That's fine. We got computers for a reason.
Exactly. You know, I was actually just thinking about it. If you buy a PC and have a PlayStation, you're fine. You know,
literally,
you're cool.
PlayStation, Switch, and computer.
Like, I'm very big chilling on what I have right now. You know what I mean?
Like for me, I have my dad's Xbox One X. So I've been playing Forza and Halo on that one. But in terms of next gen stuff, I don't need the Series X. It doesn't appeal to me at all. And Microsoft will not be receiving that amount of money from me on one item.
Yeah, if I could buy Forza Motorsport on the PC and have a whole ass driving rig sim,
you can.
Which I'm going to, yeah. Dear Lord. I'm sorry.
Breathe, my man, breathe. Drink some water. Consume the liquid.
Beppis.
Pepsi, it should be a Coke, sir.
It's no Beppis. Nope, Beppis. Sorry. Not sponsored, we gotta say Beppis. I'm kidding. I'm playing. But anyway though, I really do, to stay on the topic of Forza, I really do want a driving rig sim for like someday to not only play Gran Turismo, but you know, Forza on the PC. So that seems fucking legit.
Gran Turismo, I don't think you could play on PC. I think that's still a Sony exclusive.
Well, yeah, but I could still hook up my driving rig sim to my PlayStation and play Gran Turismo.
No, not allowed.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not allowed. I forbid it.
But Logitech doesn't, thankfully.
All right, let me send an email to Logitech, specifically to Logitech. Do not let only the Don.
It sends my PS4 ID and everything, like my fucking model number for the. Bro, that would be some petty shit, bro. Holy shit! I would give you an award. I would give you an award with $100 and say, "Well, you are petty." All right, but to stay on the Jusant topic, it is a climbing game. So essentially, that's the only premise, is that you're climbing a mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll kind of watch the trailer. And
you better not show us some garbage, I swear.
No, it looks sick as fuck. I like Riders Republic and games like that, so...
My thing is, I played the VR game Climb, and that game was fun, because it's VR and you can climb. We'll see. We'll see what this is. So right now, for our audio listeners, he is climbing. Something almost fell on him. Little creature on his back gives him worry. He shakes his hand off and he begins to climb higher and higher. You see a boat on a ledge. He proceeds to climb further than he's ever climbed before. He reaches the top and sees a village. Is it home? We don't know. Looks off into the distance and sees a figure. I'm enjoying this now. It appears to be a community. Okay, this is very linear, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, you're climbing.
That's it, they showed us the entire game.
So
It looks
that's,
interesting. It will not receive my money for a full price game, but it does look interesting.
Ooh. It I think we'll see, but that's the thing though. I feel like these indie companies, like with these original ass ideas, you know what I mean? Because like that's the thing.
Is it original though?
It looks interesting, and well, I mean, besides Climb VR, you know what I mean. And I was actually going to mention besides
Up.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor, you know,
Well, there's also Only Up. That's also kind of not a climbing game, but you're going up higher and stuff.
Oh yeah, and I'm not saying that it's an original idea per se, but that's like we see a lot of these. What's the word I'm trying to look for? Like, we see a theme, you know what I mean? We see a specific theme every so often. The fucking FPSs have been like pretty prominent within the last couple of years, you know what I mean? Fucking RPGs within the last most recent years, you know what I mean? We've had a lot of Souls type games come out, Ghost of Tsushima. We've had Elden Ring. What was the other big one that came out
this year?
No, like within recent years, within the last 5 years, Souls type games were like were pretty.
You got
like...
Demon Souls, right?
No, I didn't say Demon Souls.
Okay, so we've got that one too. That was one of the launches for the PS5. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it for Souls games.
Yeah, I guess my point is that like it's kind of refreshing to see like weird game like that. You know what I mean? And that's why I'll probably buy it, just to see what it's about.
Yeah, like I would like to see how much they're gonna try charging for it.
It's an indie game from Don't Nod Studios.
Well, that's
so I would
assume
like
the Stray...
that it's probably $49.99 or $39.99 here USD.
Yeah, because like the Stray I bought, and like that's kind of the similar thing. Like it's simple. I think
Stray, I have yet to play that actually. I was holding off for a YouTube series.
Storytelling wise, it is very good. I got sad at the end.
Simulator.
It was very good.
Don't spoil it.
That's all I'm saying.
Don't make me fucking cry, BaZz.
You're gonna cry.
Don't make me cry.
I'm not gonna tell you if it's a sad cry or if it's a happy cry or if it's a neutral cry. But anyways, that's where I want to see about this game, because right now I don't know what the story is. I don't know why he's climbing, and I'd like to know if there's any challenges to the climbing, like if there's any obstacles that you need to avoid. And
well,
stuff.
that's what
like,
it kind of.
From what it looked like, there wasn't really anything. It was just kind of climbing. I want to see what challenges there would be. And of course, that's going to be revealed later on. Like, I know this is probably just a reveal trailer.
Yeah, that's exactly that. It was a
so
reveal trailer.
Yeah, so I won't be too hard on it. But these are just things I would like to see them show after, is a story and what makes it challenging. Or am I just climbing? Like, I know it's not. Yeah, I'm just climbing.
Well, for me, it kind of reminded me of like the puzzle aspect of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, where you have to kind of like figure out where to go. You know what I mean? What to do in order to get to the next level. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping it'll be kind of like that, where where it's not so linear. You know what I mean? Where you have to like climb around and into and up the mountain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking figure that shit out. Because I mean, like, yeah, like you said, if you're literally just climbing up a mountain, then that's lame as fuck. And I mean, I'm not gonna necessarily say that I don't see a company doing that, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Why does Don't Nod Studios sound really familiar? What games have they made even know. Recently?
It might have been something I haven't played because I have never seen Don't Nod Studio.
Let me look that up if you don't mind.
I do mind, thank you very much.
Okay, well, I'm doing it anyway.
How dare you?
Oh, they're making that Banishers game.
Really?
Yeah, they're making that Banishers Ghost of New Eden game.
Interesting.
They're making yeah. Wow. You could play the Jusant demo now, actually. So if you wanted to play a demo of Jusant, you could. You're more than welcome. Apparently on their website. That's actually really fucking cool.
Oh yeah, there it is. Free demo. It's on Steam. Oh, I'll definitely have to download that later.
Yeah, definitely go check that out, guys. We got to get these.
Okay, I'm seeing like how they're actually showing gameplay things. There's a stamina meter.
There's a stamina meter. Oh yeah, see, I did see. That's why we saw him fall, bro. And like, I was watching. The reason I know about Jusant is I was watching a breakdown from another YouTuber. I can't remember. I'll have to go back through my history and look it up to see to give him proper credit. But the you
got this.
Yeah, no, I brain fart, bro.
It's actually installing pretty quickly. Wow. I'm already at 34%.
Oh yeah, the YouTuber or the video had stated that it looks like he can the player, right, the antagonist or the protagonist can use the environment around them to kind of get around from what the reveal trailer showed. You know what I mean? They, instead of using that tether that they had randomly, they might have just found that in the world, you know what I mean? And now they have that for the time being until they go up and past where the tether is tied to, whatever the case may be. So it is interesting to see how that turns out, honestly.
Okay. So here's another one that we're gonna look at. I just saw another game that I wish to discuss about. So, but let's.
It was Gaming Bolt. So if you guys want to see the same video of the 15 biggest announcements at Xbox Game Showcase specifically, go check him out on YouTube.
Cool. All right, we ready?
Yes.
Here we go. We're starting up.
What's your plan? Knowing you have
this one
only
is Phantom Blade 0
days to live.
This one was badass. I did see this one. You know, I love me some fucking samurais, man.
It does look pretty cool.
So we got the main character or protagonist wearing kind of a Ronin hat, sword on his back.
Yeah, this looks like Dante.
Looks like a character from Nioh. Yeah, it's a character with white hair.
Any difference at the end of the day.
Yeah. Picture what's his face from Resident Evil.
You know
know better than anyone else.
What's his name? Kennedy?
What?
That no one could escape.
Oh, yeah, Leon. You've got dudes on a horse with no face.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Everyone wears a mask. You too. This is a real face.
Whoa.
He let you live? What secret did you sell him?
So there was a villain who just kind of like...
Oh, that's so cool.
Parries, bro? Like, if that's real gameplay, that's so sick.
I would assume that is definitely gameplay. Like, this is gameplay here.
Big guy with a fucking bell of a hat is... Oh, what the fuck? He's running up a wall.
Going where? That damn place. You're suicidal.
All running.
One last toast. And we're all done.
Running aspect. I will definitely be using dual blades.
Patience is the key, Master.
Single blade for me, my man. Gotta be swift.
Time is not on his side. All
Swift.
we have to do is wait. Yes. Let's kill him with time.
I guess this might be the villain.
Looks like it.
What's your
Time to
plan?
blades settle.
Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
60... What?
Get my heart back.
Coming to PS5. Fuck. I guess I have to buy a PS5.
PlayStation.
Hell yeah.
That looks fucking interesting.
Right.
The first thing I'll say is it kind of feels like Ghost of Tsushima, but with like more of a...
It seems
Like,
more
kind of-
anime-like.
Well, yeah,
combat.
that's what I was about to say, is that like the combat is way more fast-paced. It's not Souls-like, you know what I mean? But it is kind of reminiscent of Elden Ring and other games like that. And like you said, it has an anime vibe because of the bosses. They're not just bigger guys with more armor or fucking bigger swords.
It's that, and also just like the swordplay. The swordplay is very, like, I know it's, people are gonna be like, oh, but that's like how normal swordplay is. Like, yeah, but like, you really only see that type of swordplay in an anime or maybe like a super actiony type of movie. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, well,
usually it's like a couple strikes and a bit, but like these were really fast strikes between these, and he's like countering the next guy beside him as he's like doing a strike with the other the one guy he was focusing on. Like, it looks very smooth and clean, and I'm quite excited to see how the final product will be.
yeah, I'm very interested. It said coming to PS5, but they didn't say when, right? Or
Yeah, it didn't say when.
2024. No,
I think it said
That's-
so it may be, it looks like it's almost done, but you never know. But the fact that they showed gameplay is promising. I would say, if anything, it'd be late 2024, coming around like
I was
Christmas time.
honestly I was gonna go the opposite way and say late 2023, early 2024.
It all depends. If we get another video of it and it has a heads up display,
I'll definitely be following.
then it will definitely be early 2024, late 2023. But if we don't see anything really for a while, and then like say Christmas time, they release another trailer for it, then I'd say it's coming out for sure 2024. Because normally they'll do a video like this, and then they'll do another one, giving you an actual like demo look of it.
So once it I mean, now that it's announced and it's out in the open, people know about it. They're going to be following it more. I feel like I'll definitely be watching it as the summer goes on. Essentially, that's my take on it. It looks really sick.
Yeah. So that looks. I'm definitely excited for that and to see what they'll have next. Do you have a Nintendo title for us?
There was one that I was looking at. I think it's the new Sonic game.
Okay.
So I think it was called Sonic. What is it called? Yeah, let's do this. Sonic Superstars. It's called Sonic Superstars.
Okay. Yeah, like
So-
that was. I believe that was revealed on. It was revealed on multiple showcases. I think it came out on Xbox's showcase, and then it came out again on Nintendo's. So it's for sure coming out on all platforms, which is nice because it does. I've seen what this looks like, and I actually quite enjoy it.
It's gonna be badass. Not gonna lie. Sorry, display. Gotta skip your ad. Not sponsored. So he's running back between 32-bit and 64-bit.
Yeah.
It looks super sick.
I like that it's like the last time we
The
saw
same
one like
vibe as
this, it
Mario.
was Sonic Mania. And it's, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Sonic Mania was a fan-made game.
I am not sure.
And then they pretty much like not take it over, but like they ended up releasing it for everyone officially.
So this also has 4-player co-op.
That'll be nice. Although I still want to play as Shadow. Shadow, he's awesome.
You're just a villain, man.
Yeah, I have such villain energy sometimes.
Nutty.
This video is very laggy though on my end. I don't know why. Oh no, now it's better. It kind of cuts in and out of being laggy, but we're good now. Yeah, so PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Nintendo Switch, Epic Games, and Steam.
It's coming to everything.
Everything.
So that really has me excited. They're doing
That's comforting.
some really cool
like
shit.
that they still are kind of giving people something, because a lot of people are actually really pissed off about there being next-gen only games. I'm on the next-gen side. Not because I have a next-gen console. Even if I didn't have a next-gen console, I would still be on that side, because I do believe it gives companies more more leeway. Like Spider-Man 2 would not be as smooth as it would be if it was on PS4 as well.
Well, yeah, look at Rogue and Black Flag. They were both on PS3, and Unity was the first. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about Assassin's Creed, but it's just like everything just kind of back to that at some point.
It's okay.
Right?
I went back to
But
Spider-Man.
it's a perfect example. It's a perfect example though, because Unity came out at the same time as Rogue. Rogue was to kind of comfort the people who are still on PS3 or the last gen, while the PS4 came out for the next gen. And that's where Unity came from. And arguably, people say that Unity was like the worst Assassin's Creed, or they didn't like it, and that's. I haven't played it, so I can't really speak on that. I won't give my personal opinion, my professional opinion, as they say, because I simply have not played it. But I did play Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the PS4, as opposed to the one on PS3, which I did own personally. And was like after a while, like after they fucking smoothed it out, because next gen consoles was like next gen ports, I guess, was a relatively new thing. It did well. I'd say that it did really well, and it performs hella better than the PS3 version. It looks good, better, obviously.
Yeah.
It runs at a better resolution.
Like, not even that, like
and then they made Rogue. They remade Rogue. That's what I was gonna say about Rogue too. Is they remastered it for the next gen, for PS4, I believe.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, and it's fucking phenomenal. The PS3 version was quite honestly like it almost it was pretty much a make or break deal with Assassin's Creed, because Unity came out alongside with Rogue, and then Rogue was buggy as fuck. To the point where they like actually, if I'm not mistaken here, they like apologized for it.
I thought it was Unity that was broken.
They both were. That's why I was saying it was a make or break
at the same time. Yeah.
Right. It was a make or break situation for Ubisoft, and they kind of fumbled that.
Yeah.
Rogue was like pretty cool concept. You know what I mean? You get to play Assassin's Creed turned Templar, pretty much a fucking AWOL Assassin's Creed or Assassin. But
yeah, and like what I was saying with Spider-Man pretty much was that is Spider-Man PS4 and Spider-Man Miles Morales PS4, they on their own they were fantastic games, and they ran very smoothly, and they ran even better on the PS5 version. But what people don't understand is if those were exclusively on PS5, they would run so much better. And then that's also why when people are looking at Spider-Man 2, they're like, holy shit, like there's a glider, he's moving really fast. I'm like, well, yeah, because it's a PS5 exclusive. They're actually able to put those features in the game and not have to worry really about a frame rate issue or anything else. Like,
we're making two different versions of the same game, and then face scrutiny for pretty much luring people to buy the next gen console. That I could definitely see that argument arising if they had done that. If they had done that on the contrary, you know what I mean?
Two different versions, you said?
Yeah, because like
kind of like what Force Unleashed did back in the day.
I was going to mention that. Yes.
Yeah.
But so Force Unleashed literally had like 2 or 3 different versions of the game, depending on if you bought it on the PC, if you bought it on a PS3, Xbox, or fucking a Nintendo Wii, or fun fact, if you had it for a fucking DS, because
or
the
PSP.
DS was entirely different than all of the other versions, and I didn't know that. Guess which version I had? The DS version.
Yeah.
I was completely oblivious to all the shit that you guys had access to.
I played
the normal version of the game, bro.
I played
was
the
like,
PS2
wow.
and the PS2 and the Xbox 360 version. So like the PS2 was completely different, and then when I played the Xbox 360, I was like, whoa, this is different. But
I forgot that game came out for the PS2.
I think it did.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure it was PS2. No, wait, no.
I thought it just came out on the PS3. I think we got into this debate when we first started talking about it.
I need to search it up right now. Hold up, because there is a console version of it that was different. Force Unleashed.
I'm telling you, man, there's like 3 or 4 different versions of that fucking game, and I'm very glad that the like Spider-Man did not do that, or any other game. Honestly, has really done that. From my knowledge, you know.
Right. Be nice if it actually told me what consoles. Like if I actually spelled consoles.
Imagine spelling.
I know, right? So, okay, no, PSP, Xbox 360. Oh yeah, right here. For the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Wii, and Xbox 360. So the PlayStation 2 and the Wii were the same game, and the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, those were the same. Then it also came out on Nintendo DS, PlayStation Portable, and Java.
Java?
Which would be Steam.
Oh God. That's how old the game is. It's kind of insane to think that. Well, that's Damn, dude, no wonder it doesn't run for shit on my PC.
And later ported to Mac OS and Microsoft Windows. An enhanced version of the Wii version developed by Aspire was released on Nintendo Switch last year.
So in reality, there's 5 versions.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, that's so nutty.
But yeah,
that is so
like
nutty.
that's my argument basically for like there being next gen only games. Yeah, it sucks because then you can't play it, but then it also kind of gives you a reason to get the next gen console and try and get it, because then you're playing a game without too many bugs.
And I will say that, like, I know we're making an argument for spending more money and giving an excuse to these game companies to make us spend more money. But like BaZz said, I think it's performance wise, you know what I mean? If we want these game companies to quote unquote step up their game, right? Then we need to quite literally step up our game and fucking, you know what I mean, buy something that has more performance, more more stability in terms of holding that power. You know what I mean? Because the PS4 Pro, it does great, but you have to buy a specific monitor. Like you have to have a whole ass setup, you know what I mean, to run at the specific hertz that it promotes, 60 frames.
Even still, like I go back to the
and it's only certain games. You know what I mean? It's only certain games that are not 30 frame capped.
Well, like I'll go back and play like the Xbox One X that I just got, and I'll go and I'll play like Forza, and it runs smoothly. But holy shit, launching the console and then launching the game, it takes so long. I don't actually like. I've been playing the PS5 for now 3 years. It's been out, and I forgot how it used to be. So going back to a generation and playing it, it's really hard. Like I'm just like, why is it taking so long? Like I'll on the PlayStation 5, I'll launch up Final Fantasy 16. It's a really big game. Pops up in like a second. Like I'll turn it on, goes to the main menu. I'm like, okay, continue. Boop, in right away.
I'll bring up Apex for once in my life, actually, on the podcast here.
Holy shit!
Because everywhere else, you know, that's where I bring it up. But surprisingly, I have not brought it up much here. But it's another prime example of why game companies should. I guess, like, I mean, Apex came out before the PS5 really was like available and even released. So like, it's not the perfect argument. But PS5 players are having to download the PS4 version of Apex because they haven't made a new version of Apex. They're still going off of the old engine, the same, I think it's like 30 or 60 frames per second cap, whatever the fuck. Meanwhile, PC players are maxing out their frames.
Oh, yeah. I can easily hit about 165. I think I have it capped at for my monitor.
Yeah, it's sad because I feel bad for him because I coming from a PlayStation player, you know what I mean, who was playing on console and switched to PC when I was gratefully gifted. I was thinking the word.
Words are hard.
Gratefully gifted the PC. Yeah, words are hard today, guys. The moral of the story is the more frames that you put into your game, better, man. Like, and
honestly, and PlayStation 5 gave them an update. Like there's a PS5 version of Apex, and even still it doesn't run as smooth, and it's
because it's not an official port. It's still the PS4 version. That's what I'm saying. It runs off
they actually have a PS5 version.
No.
Yep. They have the PS4 and then they have the PS5 version of the game with updated graphics, and it goes up to 60 frames. But that's the thing, it's not even that much. And to be honest, I feel like games like Call of Duty and Apex, not PUBG, I guess you could throw in there if that's still alive, I wouldn't put as crossplay because of that reason. There's like so many mouse and keyboard players that will outplay a controller player unless you're like super good at a controller.
I was gonna say there's a lot of console players that play a PC player though too.
But with mouse and keyboard, you have such an advantage. On mouse and keyboard, like you are able to react faster depending on if you're someone with a controller, like you guys said. with their sensitivity higher. Like, you really have to have your sensitivity high on a controller to react as quickly as you could with a mouse. It's
not even necessarily that, bro. Coming from because I'm not pro. You know what I mean? I'll just straight up say that I am trying to make moves toward being in the pro league at some point. I won't talk about that really here. I'd played Apex pretty seriously though, on both on controller as well as PC, on M&K as well as controller, I guess I'll say. But the difference is between M&K and controller is that you have more input. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have way more freedom to do what you want to or need to do on an M&K, whereas on a controller, you're not necessarily limited because you have like the ability to buy a controller with paddles. You know what I mean? You could reconfigure your buttons in any way, shape, or form that you need to. So there's that. And I will say that it's not even necessarily a higher sensitivity or more or less that the player is more comfortable with the controller than the opposing player is on M&K. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because last year's ALGS 3, or sorry, ALGS 2, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what year we're on. I think it's ALGS 3. The Gedburton on Darks 0, they won, and he's the quote unquote world's renowned controller player. A lot of the reason why people had switched to controller because of this whole aim assist controversy, right? And I won't even speak on that because, in my opinion, it fucking exists on a console. It goes away the higher sensitivity that you have.
Yeah.
There's no input to turn it on and off. On the PC, though, when you plug in a controller, you have complete freedom, like I was saying, more input to have aim assist not only on or off, but to configure it in a fucking way that it feels like quote unquote aimbot. And that's what I think is bullshit, that PC players are taking advantage of that because it's not necessarily there for them to do that. You know what I mean? It's broken as fuck.
Yeah.
And I will say that Apex should should fix that, but on console, right? It's non-existent. You don't have that freedom. The aim assist controls literally go into the sensitivity, and the higher or lower sensitivity that you have determines how strong your aim assist is, which is why the famed 4-4 sensitivity has struck the community, because that's where aim assist feels like the strongest. That's a little hot take and a little bit of a distraction, though. Let's get into the next video.
Yeah,
BaZz, what you got for us?
I got the good stuff. I'm currently playing the first game, and I'm enjoying it. It is very cool. It is about a writer, where things kind of take a turn for him, and his pages come to life. And this is the sequel.
Alan Wake 2.
I'm trapped here in this nightmare. I write to escape. Every word is a step forward. Into darkness.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
So you knew our victim?
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
This looks fucky. It's an FBI agent going into a building. She's dead, bro.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
It looks really cool.
That's so.
October
That
17.
seems so scary, bro.
It
That
is.
seems so scary. The fuck. That first creature looked like a fucking Wendigo, bro. That's not cool. That is fucked up. I don't like that, dude.
No, so it's this one that kind of looks more like a cult kind of style. But yeah, I'm very excited for this game. I just found the other game that I wanted to show, but we're gonna hold off. We're gonna talk about Alan Wake. All right.
Right. Excuse me.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So basically, Alan Wake, he's the first game. He's a writer. He's has writer's block, and I believe he eventually starts writing a story, but then his wife goes missing. Basically, the beginning of the game, you're supposed to be going off to this cabin. You're supposed to meet this guy at the coffee shop, and he's supposed to give you the key to this cabin and directions to go there. You get there. And then somebody gives you the key and directions. You think it's the person you're supposed to be meeting, and then as you're driving away, you see the guy you're supposed to meet running towards you, while like trying to chase down your car, saying, "Hey, you forgot your key and directions." And so you're actually going to a completely different cabin, and then this cabin basically, I guess it's this lady or spirit something, takes your wife, and then your cabin vanishes, and you're trying to look for your wife, and you're seeing all these manuscripts throughout the game, and it's a story that you've been writing, and there's these shadow creatures that you have to pretty much put a light on them to weaken them, and then you shoot them to kill them.
It seems like Stephen King made a game,
right? It's a very cool concept. I'm very excited for it, and this one, it looks like they're kind of going a little more realistic enemies. Yeah, and I'm very excited to play it. It's only going to be digital. They have announced it's not going to be coming in stores. It's going to be a digital only game.
Oh no!
Which
the era is upon us.
Which I don't know. I am very iffy with it when it comes to stuff like that. Like,
well, I was about to say, when it comes to my PC, give me all the digital fucking, because I have my Steam library. You know what I mean? That's where it should be. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
But my PS4, bro, like we were talking about this a couple episodes ago. My Steelbook editions, man, the hard disc Steelbook editions.
Oh, for sure.
That's one of the reasons why I'll probably, when I do buy a PS5, because yes, I'm lame. I still don't have one. I'll probably be buying a disc edition.
Oh, I have a disc edition as well.
I would spring for the cheaper digital edition just to kind of nab one.
That's the only reason I didn't get a digital, was because they weren't available. I originally wanted to get the digital because it was cheaper, but they only had.
That's exactly the reason they weren't available. You know what I mean? A lot of people were thinking the same reason as us. Exactly. They're like, oh, cheaper. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, so I got the disc one. I was like, okay, well, whatever. I can still play my PS4 games. I can throw them in there. I like physical games, but only for certain ones. Like my Star Wars games, I got all physical. Spider-Man, I do want to get physical, but I kind of want to get it digital because I have the other two digital, and I don't really. My collector mind is going to kick in, and I'm going to want to buy the other games physical, just because. So I'll probably.
I do have Marvel Spider-Man in physical.
But I think I'm going to get it digital just because they have that digital deluxe edition where you get 10 new costumes, 5 for Miles, 5 for Peter. So I'm like, okay, well, it helps my transition to digital, but there are some games where I would do digital only, and others where I will do physical just for a pure collector standpoint.
Man, I just can't wait for October. Yep.
I can't wait for October as well.
October is going to be a nutty fucking month. We've got Spider-Man 2. We've got Assassin's Creed Mirage. We've got what was that other game that we were talking about that was coming out on 20th of October? It's literally just today. I already forgot about it.
Mario Wonder.
Oh yes, Mario.
That's because I remember saying like, "Ooh, I'm gonna be playing Spider-Man over this," but I will get both of them.
I'll probably be playing both. And Assassin's Creed Mirage comes a literally the week beforehand on October 12th. So we've got our hands full, not just as content creators, but as gamers, man.
I know.
Gamers. This is an exciting fucking year.
It is very, very exciting indeed. Now, what other videos are we going to show? We are almost past our point of what we normally do. Or I guess our normal apparently is an hour and 40.
Yeah, we were shooting for an hour podcast, and then we went through and looked at our times, and literally every episode since the first episode has been over an hour and a half. So I don't know. We'll have to debate that.
I think we should do about 2 videos each.
We should shoot for an hour and a half. If we go over,
yeah, like, so we'll do this video. I'll do one more, and then you do one more, and then we'll end off on the last one.
Oh yeah, this one's called Lords of the Fallen. I don't have any more videos to show. This is kind of all that interested me, or all that I kind of dug up for now. So, it is a 3-minute video. It's rated M for mature. I think we talked about this briefly last week.
Yes.
Welcome to the Lords
this
of the Fallen
is a remake
showcase.
And
Today,
Souls-like game.
We're taking a closer look at our all-new dark fantasy action RPG, arriving this October on PC, PS5.
Too many games coming out in fucking October.
I was gonna say October, man. October.
The thing is, they want to get it out before the holidays.
Successor to the original 2014 release, it acts as a full reboot for the franchise, taking place in a vast, interconnected world over 1,000 years later. Featuring colossal boss battles, fast, challenging combat, and deep, immersive storytelling, players will journey across 2 parallel realms in this expansive RPG experience. The world of the living, Axiom, and the world of the dead, Umbral.
I think this is the fucking game I was trying to find.
Characters, enemies.
This is literally the game I was trying to find last week.
That's funny.
And
God damn it!
Presents its own challenges. Untold horrors await in its nightmarish counterpart.
That's a really cool feature.
Thanks to the Umbral Lamp, players can enter this lightless world at any time in one of 2 ways. When slain by the foes of Axiom, at which point you'll resurrect in the same location, albeit in Umbral.
That's pretty sick.
Or by performing the Umbral Rift and willingly sacrificing one of your 2 lives. But the lamp holds yet more power, granting the ability to flay the soul from an enemy for some high damage attacks, and even manipulate the very environment of the Umbral world.
Cool. See, that's fucking cool.
However, the longer you spend in this wraith-ridden plane, the greater number of spectral terrors that will hunt you down.
This is exactly the game that I was fucking thinking about, BaZz.
As the Hellions of Umbral
God damn it.
They pale in comparison to the game's brutal boss battles. Towering above the ever-burning city of Calrath, this gargantuan monstrosity doesn't take kindly to would-be adventurers. The demonic presence within, ready to devour any and all within sight.
It looks really sick.
A merciless torturer, prepared to carry out any atrocity in the name of his faith. Tancred, master of castigations, is the devout chaplain of the hallowed sentinels. Though beneath the pious veil, his very own flesh conceals a truth most foul.
Nightmare fuel.
When Harrower Dervla ventured into the deepest depths of this world to thwart the undead rising, what she discovered was so utterly horrific that she renounced her former life in commitment to a far darker oath.
What the fuck?
Why does that person look like Melina? I think from
Unleash the
Elden Ring.
On Friday the 13th of October.
Oh, that's
Friday
a
the
good
13th.
release date.
That's fucking fire. That is fire. Okay, and it is coming to all, the next gen series at least.
Yeah,
but,
next gen only.
Steam, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Epic Games. So
Beautiful.
I am personally really hyped for this. Ignore that. I am personally fucking hyped for this. You're gonna be mad at me. You're gonna be upset when I say that I have not yet touched Elden Ring
That's fine.
Yeah, it had multiple Game of the Year nominations and even awards, but I still have yet to play it. And I feel like it's perfect because I'll get into Elden Ring, something for like for YouTube series later on this year while I'm playing Lords of the Fallen, and that'll spin off like I don't know. I'm just super hyped to like how many games that are coming out this October that we're going to be able to play, and
it's gonna be a lot.
This is definitely one of them.
I'm gonna have to pre-order Spider-Man
sure.
like now, because like to spend all that money in 1 month, it's gonna be brutal.
Well, no, yeah, I mean that's the thing about pre though, and that's I know there was I think we had a hot take on pre-orders when we had
pre-order bonuses and stuff.
Our industry podcast. I enjoy pre-orders because it personally, if you go to GameStop, you know what I mean, you get the copy. If when they're still doing that, you can put however much down and pay off the amount. If you're buying a collector's edition, it's super goated because you could put down fucking like $30-$50 on the first payment and then keep paying it whenever you get paid throughout the months, and then when it releases, you're fully paid off. So that's one of the cool aspects about pre-orders, and not just pre-orders, but pre-orders to GameStop. I know a lot of people have a weird take about GameStop and game stores in general nowadays, but
I personally will go to my local game store. I don't really like GameStop. Like the one
GameStop is, I mean, I'll go there for pre-orders and Pop Funkos, like collectors items. Okay. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what they're gearing towards. And I feel like if they gear towards more of a collector's store, then they have a chance at redemption.
Well, like for me, it's also the friendliness.
You're away from giving us $1 from fucking trade-ins.
Well, because like every time I go to a GameStop, it feels like it doesn't feel like a friendlier environment. It feels like they're just selling
because they pay their employees wage, bro.
Yeah,
like they're a billion. They're well, before the shit happened on Reddit, they were $1 million company. You know what I mean? And then digital games started coming out. People started veering away from ever really going to a game store, or even like you said, supporting their local game store as opposed to GameStop.
Yeah.
And then Walmart, you know what I mean? Things like that started taking pre-orders as well. So it wasn't just limited to that game store. You didn't have a line wrapped around the block just for a release date. So things have changed for sure in the recent years. That was kind of off topic for that.
So that's okay. I'm already ready for the next video.
Big bet. So this is Ghost Runner 2?
Yep. So
all right.
Ghost Runner 1, fantastic game. I still haven't even beaten it, but it's basically you're a cyborg ninja, first person view. You can run on walls, slow down time, and kill your enemies in one strike. Problem is, you can also die in one hit. So you have to act quick, dodge your shots, and rely on very quick movements. Concept of the game is like the really
sickest fucking concept ever. So that's why I like Ghost of Tsushima. If my mic cut out, I'm sorry. That's why I like Ghost of Tsushima on the lethal difficulty.
Yeah,
it's a fucking you're one hit pretty much. I think at one point you get enough health to be just barely 2-tap. Like if you get hit by an arrow, you're like 1 HP. So if you get hit by like it's pretty fucked up. It's super hard considering on how hard Ghost of Tsushima is just on normal difficulty.
Yeah, that's definitely a game I want to pick up.
Whatnot.
The PS5 version of it, because I have the PS4 version, but they have the director's cut.
I was gonna say, have you not played it?
Oh no, I've beaten the game. The game is fantastic. That's why I want to get it again.
I have 1,000 deaths on it.
Oof.
I have to restart it, bro. I have failed my fans. I failed the community.
All right, so let's make this our last video, and then we'll just kind of talk about some of the games that are coming out for the Nintendo Switch, because I feel like we still need to gotta give them our attention.
Still have yet to do that, yeah.
There's a couple. We covered most of them. There's like 2 games that kind of seem interesting that I'd like to kind of shed some light on.
All right.
But yeah, we'll give our attention to Ghost Runner 2 first.
505. I love 505.
Yeah.
Really good game company.
One more level.
Buildings, not gonna say huge ass. All right. Just being
incorporating some motorcycle action.
Yeah, they're just driving off a fucking building then. Oh, okay. Very honest. Okay. 2023, that's all we get.
That's all we need.
Right. That's all we need. All right, man. Well, it kind of looks like Mirror's Edge, but combined with like Cyberpunk
And like
running
very
on hack and
fast.
slash.
Very fast action.
Yeah, that's fucking interesting.
You know what? Yeah, alright, so I don't really know too much about Pikmin, but I wanted to show off this one. Prince of Persia Lost Crown.
Okay.
This is a Nintendo game.
It's made by Ubisoft, okay.
When entering Mount Kaf, your mission is clear. Find Prince Hassan and bring him back to Persepolis. However, Mount Kaf becomes a prison full of hostile inhabitants.
I'm really liking the art style.
Now separated from your allies, you discover a grand citadel full of mysteries, where time flows differently.
What is this sorcery?
The past coexists with the future. In this cursed land, exploration is everything. This is a semi-open world that delivers new secrets as you find new powers.
Interesting.
But to reach new areas, you have to master your skills and your sense of timing.
It's a side-scroller kind of...
A trademark of Prince of
It reminds
Persia.
me of Celeste.
Yeah, and like it gives me like a
During this
Dread
epic journey,
style too.
you won't be the only one trapped in Mount Kaf.
Goddess and blacksmith to the gods.
Some dwellers are willing to help you, while others are more reluctant.
Interesting. Side-scroller action game, bro.
However,
The combat looks actually
Sargon
pretty
is
nice.
not a warrior like any other.
It's very, very interesting.
He is a wild beast, known for being elusive, ruthless, and extremely skillful on the battlefield. Fueled by anger, he constantly puts his life on the line to perform devastating attacks. Time powers are back. But this time,
What the hell was that?
not only in your hands. To face such a challenge, master a new side to these time powers and defy gravity.
That's cool.
By combining all these skills together, you can express your creativity to solve Mount Kaf's mysteries.
That's interesting. They're just teleporting.
And execute brutal combos in epic combat.
That really changes up how the gameplay will be.
And that's just a glimpse of what Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is all about. On behalf of the team from Ubisoft Montpellier, we cannot wait for you to put your hands on the game.
What was that? What was that last part? Ubisoft what? Montreal?
Probably Montreal. January 18th, 2024.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah. I think the other one was basically just it's a quick trailer, I guess. Super Mario RPG. This is a remake of the classic. actually played the classic. But this does look interesting.
Quite literally just a Super Mario RPG game. It's quite literally just a Super Mario RPG game.
Yeah.
That is November 17th, 2023. Okay. I might be interested in checking. I'm not too heavy on like the turn-based RPG.
It'll be something that like I would play on my off time, I think. I'm not like, oh my god, it looks great. Like I'd rather play Super Mario Bros. Wonder over the RPG one. But it definitely looks interesting.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not. I like the kind of free roam aspect. Like as you're exploring the level, you're still kind of, it's a classic Mario feel. But then the combat really is the only thing RPG. Aspect wise, I guess. That's fucking great, though. What an exciting year we have ahead of us as gamers, as consumers of entertainment, I guess be the word.
Yeah. Also, before we close off too, I just opened up my Instagram and it's like news for PlayStation Plus. They're giving away for the month of July Call of Duty Cold War, Black Ops Cold War, the PS5 and PS4 version of it for free.
Oh wow!
Along with Alan Wake 2, which we were just talking about, or sorry, Alan Wake 1, not 2.
Oh, okay.
And some other game that I don't know. Looks like an indie game. But that actually seems pretty interesting, even though I already have Call of Duty, but it's fine.
I do also have Cold War, yeah.
For those that don't have Call of Duty, make sure you keep an eye on that for your PlayStation Plus.
Yes. And always, you guys stay legendary. We will see you next week.
Yep.
With hopefully no tech difficulties coming from either of us. I did pretty smoothly this time. I was gonna round of applause
for the beginning part. I want to just shout out my own little series as well. I just finished posting up my last 2 parts of Bramble the Mountain King walkthrough. No commentary, it's just straight up gameplay. There's 5 parts. So if you are interested in Little Nightmares, yeah, this game is definitely for you. It is about Norse mythology, like Norse tales, almost like grim stories. I personally really liked it. Scared the shit out of me at a few points. And yeah, definitely go check it out. And if you have not already, make sure you like and subscribe. We love you all, and we'd love to see you on the next podcast. And Mr. Don, he also has a YouTube channel. Right now he's on hiatus, but he does have his podcast that he's posting up as well, and he also has a Twitch. Links will be down below, and make sure you hit that post notification button on that bell, and we will see you guys next week on the next episode of the Nerd Weed Podcast.